Brick by Brick and the Wet Cement 4s. A lot of people are saying they're basically the same shoe, and that is absolutely not true. We're going to give you a pick one battle right about now. We're going to compare both of them and show you them side by side on feet. Let's go. So just looking at the boxes real quick, they both have this type of texture you could feel. Honestly, the Wet Cement feels like it has a little bit more texture to it. They both have this glossy vibe on the logos, as you can see on both pairs. Now looking at both of the shoes, now you could clearly see there's a major difference with the Wet Cement wrap around the toe and the Brick by Brick Nigel Sylvester 4. They're completely different. Like, there's certain things that are similar, like the fact that they're majority one color, except honestly, the Wet Cement is literally all shades of gray throughout the shoe. It's all freaking gray. Even on the outsole, majority of it is gray, except that one hit of white on the Jumpman, versus on this one, you have a lot more going on, more white and whatnot, plus you have your Nike Air. Why did they not give this Nike Air treatment on the back, on the cheeks too, right? A little strange how they did that. I mean, it's not Nike Air, I know, it's Bike Air, right? But you guys catch what I'm saying. As you can see though, like the color scheme, the way they did the color blocking is kind of similar. How there's hits where it's a little darker and then a little lighter on the toe area, right? But as far as the actual material on both shoes, completely effing different. This is more like a crackled leather, which you would see on the Amam and Years, versus this literally is like, they're trying to almost mimic a brick. I mean, when you look at it, I'm not thinking like, wow, this looks like an effing brick, but they did a good job. I've never seen something like this ever in my life. Also, the actual materials are completely different. On the nubuck here is nothing compared to the Brick by Brick, where when you're wiping, you can literally see it. And it really is like a nubuck leather vibe to it, where it's a nice quality. On the Wet Cements, it's not a bad quality, but it just doesn't feel like really nice quality compared to it. On the tongue also, you have, look how nice the tongue is on the actual Wet Cements versus on the actual Brick by Brick. You know, you have your label and you can see how nice they did on the Wet Cements. I feel like people may go back and be like, you know what? I need these Wet Cements, man. I really feel like this shoe may have been like almost like the bastard child of 2024 releases. This, I feel, will become a more and more sought after shoe. Some people were calling it the poor man cause shoe. And the people that were saying that for the most part are people that have the cause shoe. I think that a lot of them are so concerned about resale, so they try to put down shoes. The packaging was sick on this one. To the actual just details, like the gridding over here, which you don't have on this shoe. And some people say that they wish it had this kind of gridding, but you do have the reflective hit here, which really pops over here on the medial side, and of course on the tongue. And it really pops like crazy, that reflective. Versus here, you don't have any of that netting. It's just like I mean, it may be not even a real leather. It could be a synthetic leather right here, the way it's gridded like on the streets. I think this portion is supposed to represent the sewer caps. And as you can see also on the back and also here on the wings area, you do have where it has kind of like a cement vibe to it, like a Wet Cement vibe. And they're both amazing shoes. We haven't done the pick one in a minute, so make sure to smash that. Lets me know and interact. Which one do you like better? It doesn't matter what he liked or she liked. It's all about what you like. So let me know in the comments, and let's do it like we've been doing it back in the days. Pick one. Wet Cements or the Brick 4s. Wet Cements or the Brick 4s. You know what? Let's go outside. Let me show you them both on feet, side by side, help you with your decision, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go on foot with the wet cements versus the brick by bricks. Let me know which one you like better. Pick one. We haven't done a pick one in a minute, so make sure y'all smash that like. It lets me know to do more of these. And I think that the wet cements, people are going to start appreciating more now that they're really appreciating these. Because it's a solid color shoe, because it also has a unique look to it, it's still representing outside the streets. You know, you've got this representing wet cement. You've got this representing bricks. So it's really dope, both of these. You know what I mean? I love them. I love them both. I really do. And I have neglected this shoe, and I'm going to tell you now, that's not happening. Now that I'm actually looking at these on feet, these things are sick on feet. When I did the review, I was so impressed of how sick they looked on feet. And then I forgot to wear them, bro. That's what happens when you have too many shoes, unfortunately. I'm going to put a link in the description if you're looking for any of these shoes. Go true to size on them. And the wet cements is a must, bro. I'm telling you, must have. Watch my full review on them if you haven't. But yo, if you don't like them, you don't like them. Let me know which one you like better. Pick one, and let me hit you with that infamous bird's eye view. So infamous, don't you agree with me? They crazy, boy. Both are crazy. Was this really slept on? Are people beginning to really appreciate this more? I think so. I think so. There you go. Hit you with that pick one. We haven't done that in a while. We did really detailed looks at both shoes. My review on this shoe was something special. So I want you to watch it. Great views, great shots. Really worked hard on this review last year. So watch it. It's quality content. And then, of course, my review on this was so crazy. Check it out. We've been pumping out a lot of content with this shoe. Some people are complaining, saying they're kind of tired of all the content with this and that I'm milking the fact that I got this. But to me, what else are people talking about? What do you want me to talk about? Because right now, it seems like this is what's so exciting. But I see so many people in the comments saying, it's the same shoe, it's just a different colorway. That is not true. And after watching this, if you made it this far, clearly you know that it's not true. Got some great t-shirts to match both of these shoes. That will be linked in the description. My t-shirts fit true to size. They ship worldwide. Long sleeve, short sleeve. You can, even get tank tops on all the designs. It's getting hot out, so you may want to get yourself a tank top. And they're really dope tees. They're made in the United States, in Chicago, and they ship everywhere. You in London, Japan, we gonna get it to you, okay? Quality stuff, and I ain't breaking your pockets. They go for about $23, give or take, the tees, all right? So check them out, about 30 designs. We'll have links to these shoes. I highly recommend you getting both. Even if you gotta, pay the resale, it sucks. I honestly want another pair of these. That's how much I really dig these. I dig them like crazy. And everywhere I go, people are going nuts when I wear them too. Like, this is really a neck breaker, and people know exactly what the F this is when I wear them. I went to it was kind of like a metal bar, like metal heads go to. I will say, man, people knew what the F this shoe was, man, because a lot of people were going nuts over it. This is a big deal. Is it sneaker of the year? Possibly. We did a video talking about how I lace these shoes up, the Jordan 4, because some people always want to know how I lace the shoes. We posted that yesterday. I did a warning video that's actually combined in that video, telling you guys about the laces. It's not worth putting the white laces in unless you don't mind the bleeding, because they're bleeding all over the effing shoe, and that sucks because you're wasting all your time taking the laces out and putting on the white laces for them to just bleed all over it. So unless you don't mind that, you may want to fall back, pump your brakes, wear them a couple of times. As like the dye just soaks into the actual leather as time goes on, you'll be a little more safe. But it is a clean look. But, I did, in my review, you really get to see like the real details of it. The actual review, you'll see it pop up in just a second. I highly recommend it. And do you guys mind these videos of me pumping out? Right now, what else is there to talk about? Give me some inspiration. Do you want me to go live? What do you want me to talk about? My battery died, as I was saying. Tell me what you guys want as far as the content here. I'm always looking to please. I'm here to entertain you all. So let me know what you're looking for. Are you tired of the brick content? Because I do have filmed the Brick versus Galaxy pick one. So if you want that, let me know you want that, because I have some people, not a lot, but I have some people that are telling me, could you pump the brakes? I'm tired of seeing this on my feet. So let me know. Maybe majority of people want more of that. Do you guys want that? That's probably going to be the last one I do with the Brick, is the Galaxy versus the Brick. Leave your comments. I'm reading them. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love. Now click one of these boxes. Don't forget them t-shirts. Don't forget them.